Hey guys, this is a follow-up to the unusual crisis from last video. I do realize that one was uploaded late because internet connection can be slow, especially out here in the middle of nowhere. But hopefully this will be a shorter video so I'll be able to upload faster. So this is part 2, the bandage. So Valve has done something about it, actually. It took them a whole day to do something about it, but they did something about it. So the first thing that they did is they took all the unusuals off the market, which is a smart move, right? They took them all off and they shut down I don't think they shut down the whole market, but they shut down everybody's TF2 inventories. You couldn't even see them. Like they weren't having it. Okay. Now, the second thing that they did, and I think it took a while after that happened, is they actually posted on Twitter. Yeah, I know, guys. They actually put up a Twitter post. They never do that, so it kind of speaks to how, if it includes money, TF2 is going to get involved in it. That's basically the only thing to drive them at this point, I guess. And it just still boggles my mind that if they just push out a really big update, that it's actually good. Yeah, they get money out of it, but I mean, whatever. So, yeah, they posted a tweet, they posted a tweet, and they talked about there's a bug and they're gonna try to fix it. So, they didn't fix it, I don't think, but what they did is they froze all the unusuals being traded first and third gen. That's a mistake I made in the first video. Also, third gens were also affected from crate 83 and 85. So all first and third gen unusuals were frozen, including ones that weren't bugged, glitched yet, just to be safe. And they also froze all the selling of the specific crates that were affected. So that's a good move on their part again. So they're making a lot of the smart moves. And then a long while after that, they finally reopened the inventories and they just listed all the unusuals as untradables and the crates as untradables. So they did that, but then they make another post saying that we've put a band-aid on it. Basically, is what they said. We put a band-aid on it and we still haven't decided what we're gonna do with these items and what's happened. So that means they're still contemplating like deletion or server reversion, which is kind of worrisome because, like I say in the first video, server reversion can come with its own plethora of bugs, and I think strip deleting them is gonna get people mad, and I mean there could very much be a class action against that because real money was spent here. So I think just leaving them untradeable as they are now is just the way to go, right? But there's been an awful lot of speculation that Valve was just gonna rip that band-aid off and go like, okay, we want more profit, we're just gonna say first and third gen usuals are just gonna tank, and we're gonna get the profit off of the trades for however long that's gonna last until they finally stop being traded so consistently, and then that's just it. All the first and third gens are gonna be done. Burning Tea Captains now practically not worthless, but not nearly worth as much as it used to be. Now, I mean, I'm surprised that the economy hasn't fallen in shambles. It's actually taken this blow with a sort of grace. Like, almost immediately after the bug was starting to get exploited, Marketplace.tf shut down their services, Backpack.tf was starting to show their prices right, and they're already listing them as untradables even though they technically weren't, and Scrap.tf, Trade.tf were also shutting down their services until this whole thing flew over. So that's good news. And Valve has also stated that they're going to decide after the weekend, which, as of the recording of this right now, which is the 27th of July 2019, still got a couple days ago to see if they're going to actually do anything more about it. So we'll see. Most of the unusuals that weren't affected have bounced back up in price, thankfully, so nothing was hit too badly. Valve took a little slow in my opinion, but it was fast enough to not completely destroy the economy, so I think TF2 will live on, for sure. TF2, TF2 will always live, in my opinion, unless Valve just completely starts to despise it and rids it from Steam, like the Steam store in general. If they discontinue the servers, community servers are still gonna live on, and even past that, people are still gonna have it installed, and people are still gonna do LAN parties. And if TF2 does that, I'm gonna be one of those people doing LAN parties all the time of it. I don't care what it takes. This game is stupid fun. Community servers will not die for this game. It's too fun. It's been going on for 12 years, which is just to show how people have kept this game alive. Most games don't make it past 1, maybe 2 years. This one's made it 12. That's something to say. Like, no, I'm sure a few games can top that, but not a lot of games can show, what's the word I'm looking for? Show it with such pride, with such pompous, right? So, good on Valve. They made a really good game that's almost timeless. So, yeah, that's the state of what things are right now. And of course, with this whole thing happening, there have been a plethora of memes. So, the next 4 or so minutes is just going to be the funniest meme reel I can put up with. So, not put up with, put up in the video. So, there you go. Enjoy some memes, and this is the Glitchartist. See you next time.
Guys, fellas, it's just unusuals. The economy's not gonna crash, not even unusuals. Just series 1 and 3. So, we're gonna be fine, just as long as no one uncrates any unusuals. Question! What's your question, soldier? I uncrated unusuals. What? You told me to. How much? I did nothing but uncrate unusuals all day. Where have you been sending them?
I want to make a video in response to the general consensus, the general idea that Team Fortress 2 is dying.
It's only gonna get worse, mate.